Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Are we dark?
Well, maybe we look better. I don't know.
It might be. We have a lighting issue.
We had a lighting issue. I think we're okay, though. Maybe we can adjust while we're on the air. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Media Zone. And Dave here.
And Dave with you.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, we promoted our visit to the House of Frankenstein. And the good folk at Time Warner didn't show that episode.
What?
They ran the next week's. It was supposed to be our St. Patrick's show, and it was not run.
Oh.
But they did run it the next week with a bonus episode, the entire Frankenstein saga, our trip to Frankenstein and Dr. Morbid.
Right.
So that was good. They did make up for it. But when you know, promoting these things and posting pictures all over the place and the lovely King Kong poster I made up.
Right. And then it doesn't appear at the scheduled time. It's very disturbing.
It is. But thank God for YouTube now, because the shows will always be up there.
True.
If there's a gaffe. Tonight, what are we doing, Dave?
We're doing some films. 5-Year Engagement, The Pirates,
Safe, maybe?
The Raven.
Gonna take a look at some DVD releases.
As we so often do.
You remember about a year ago, I was in the shooting of the Super Knocked Up, which is a web series, was done in the area. And there was a 6-hour shoot. That's a long shoot.
Oh.
We do a 3-hour shoot, and we get about 2 hours of...
We get a month's worth of shows done.
Right.
It's like Jeopardy. They film 10 episodes in one day, and they're done for 3 weeks.
We don't change our clothes, though. This is our standard suit here, the dark suits. You have your dark one on.
I have to now because I don't want to pixelate and suffer the wrath of Ed.
I think that was our wiring, our jiggling our wires. I haven't seen that even on the DVD version lately.
Well, maybe I'll go and next time bring that shirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
See if I pixelate. But anyway, you're super knocked up.
Yeah, we're going to show the Super Knocked Up, which I did time it all of 35 seconds of that 6-hour shoot and made it into the film there.
Ugh. See, I wasn't willing to go there and sit for an extended period of time and, be on screen for next to nothing. It's just, that's too much to ask.
Well, at least I got a 2-second shot. The poor boobs that were sitting at my table got nice shots of the back of their head for their 6-hour involvement.
How much money did you make, Ed?
Free pizza was provided.
Oh, there you go.
That's all and boy, was it hot. It wasn't
pizza or the temperature of the...
The pizza wasn't hot.
Oh.
The room was very hot.
Oh, no.
It was on the upstairs. Nobody knows about this. There's a bar upstairs at Jillian's. I don't know when they ever use that, or maybe they use it for late night raves or something. It was up there. It was very hot. There was no air conditioning. Thank God I brought those gelled cool. I had a feeling it's going to be hot, so I brought those things you pack in your cooler.
Oh,
you
right.
freeze them up ahead of time.
Yeah.
I was sitting on those, trying to keep cool.
Keep your bum cool.
But we're going to look at some shots from Super Knocked Up later on.
Alrighty.
And more fun, we're going to give away some movie tickets.
Well, we're going to try.
We are going to try. I'm going to be positive. We're going to give them away.
All right.
Because it's been such a long time here. And people like to win.
Yeah. Shall we move into our films?
Yes.
Let's move into 5-Year Engagement. How about that?
Here it is.
And there it is. Jason Segel, Emily Blunt, from Universal Pictures, as you could tell. And this film looks at what happens when an engaged couple keeps getting tripped up on a long walk down the aisle. So many things happening, Ed, preventing them from finalizing their needs. It's rated R for sexual content and language. There's Jason Segel, who was what's the TV show? How I Met Your Mother, I think he's from. Also did Forgetting Sarah Marshall
And the Muppets.
and The Muppets, most recently.
Emily Blunt was not the one in The Phantom of the Opera. That's Emily Rossum. Okay, I get them mixed up.
Okay.
I think this was the one that was looking very homely at one of the award shows.
Oh, no. Who, Emily Blunt?
Yeah.
She's kind of cute in this film, don't you think?
with the proper 2 inches of makeup, I guess. Well, she's British, right?
I don't know.
I believe there's a lot of Brits in this.
Is she British? Oh, there's David Paymer. A fine character actor. Shows up in virtually every film ever made. Oh, no. Now it's 4 years after.
Your friends here at the Media Zone are going to tell you, push off that engagement as long as you can. Because Lilac's not here today.
Right.
Because she's going dress shopping for her best friend's wedding.
She's a bridesmaid. Correct?
But yes, had we known, we would have suggested, usually these marriages don't turn out well, do they?
They turn out... What are you talking about? Marriages are a wonderful thing.
No,
And eventually, by the third or fourth one, you might get it right.
you might. I'm trying to think. We have some people that are on their second. I know one that's on the third.
But you're on your first, and it's been highly successful.
It has.
There you go.
It's funny that I'm so down on the marriage.
I know, and you've been married for quite a while.
I haven't. Actually, there's an anniversary coming up next month.
Oh.
That's a big one, but I don't want to date ourselves here. But
Well, I guess I'll go with 20
oh, right,
for you.
right.
I was in yours.
You were right.
I was.
Maybe for we'll have some clips from the wedding next month. There was a couple of humorous moments at my wedding.
Was there?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I black out weddings.
yeah.
Everyone's. Mine, anyone else's I've been to. I don't know. I just remember as partly the highlight of my wedding was paying the videographer in Flavor Ice. A big box of Flavor Ice.
Right.
Which was, you can't go wrong when the price of your videography is Flavor Ice.
It was Flavor Ice well spent, too.
It was.
Turned out well.
Yes.
Of course, you'll never watch that again, right?
No.
So
Man,
it's good you didn't pay any more.
May have taped over it by now.
The tape was very expensive at one
That's
time.
right. And so was the marriage.
Okay.
Hey, some things work out, some things don't. What can you do? It's just what happens.
Yeah, well, the longer you put in, that was a good long run. If you get 10 years in.
Yeah, I think I made double figures. That's what you shoot for, I think, initially. You shoot for double figures. You hit double figures, then you sit back and then you analyze.
Yeah.
And say, okay, are we gonna continue with this, or are we gonna cut it off here? We elected to end it when we hit double figures.
Right.
And as a friend of mine said, and to sort of go along with what you said, he asked me how long I'd been married, and I told him, and he went, "It's a good run," which is just what you said.
Right.
Yeah, I got 10 years, 11, I think 11.
A lot of people we knew went down at the 7-year mark with 2 kids. That seemed to be the running theme for a while. I don't know how they're doing today. Maybe today's kids that are getting married at around 25, like Lilac's friend, they're making out better. We don't know yet. Will it stand the test of time? Please check in 7 years and 10-year increments.
Don't check in here because our show will be off the air in 6.
Apparently, we have an end date now, or at least for the initial run.
Or perhaps you could do what you so often do for our co-host, is just put an ad in Craigslist for a producer. And maybe we'll get one who's not an axe murderer.